Hey, everybody, fighting at UFC de Noche, September 16th, the return of the executioner, Alex Reyes. Alex, my man, let me just start right with that. It's been 6 years since we've seen you fight in the UFC octagon. Where the hell have you been?
Yeah, man, I've been recovering, recovering and rebuilding, brother. But I'm back and I feel great, man. I got a great team out here in Vegas, and been a long, tough journey, man. But I'm just blessed and fortunate to be in this position and able to compete at the highest level in the sport and pursue my dream and my passion, and fucking get back on that horse.
And you're 100% back, like health all good, all the issues clear, good to go?
All cleared, all good to go. All honestly, I'm not having any issues, and I feel great, bro. Like I said, I'm just blessed and grateful, and I feel good, man. I'm excited to get back in there and pick up where I left off. It's been some
And
time, but I'm ready.
yeah, man. And that's what I was going to say, man. 6 years off the sport. Like, what has that done for your motivation or like level of hunger to get this fight in?
Man, I don't know. So the time off, like, I mean, a lot of different things. You know what I mean? One, having the opportunity to have the second chance of pursuing my career. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, growing, maturing in the sport even more. I never left the sport. I stayed connected to it, and have a lot of training partners and have helped a lot of people out and cornered people. And I built fighters myself, and I own a gym, so I'm in the sport every single day, passing on the knowledge. So I've stayed connected with it, but it's only helped me grow. It's only helped me get better. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. So I'm just excited, man. Just excited to be back. Excited to be talking to you. Excited to be fighting the arena, man. And just ready to, like I said, pick up where I left off and you know, continue to chase and pursue my career that this within this sport of mixed martial arts that I love.
And dude, it's a killer card you're coming back for. I mean, stacked top to bottom, and you got to think the fans are going to be all over that Mexican heritage. So, are you excited for your first fight back to be a wild, loud crowd?
You know what? I really am, man. I mean, I'm super grateful and blessed. I have a great management team and grateful and thankful to the UFC for, allowing me to come back and being on a big card like this. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited, man. I'm excited. I'm pumped. And like I said, it's been some time. A lot of people wrote me off or, you know, don't know who I am, but getting to fight in the arena and getting to get back in there, people are going to get see and they're going to find out, you know what I mean, who I am and continue to grow.
Well, a lot of recent fans or newer fans have never seen you fight because, you skipped over that whole like COVID Apex era of the UFC. Are you kind of glad you didn't have to fight in the Apex? Like, what are your thoughts on that, please?
Um, fighting the UFC, fighting for the UFC, which is the biggest, toughest organization in the world, the best organization in the world, for mixed martial arts is an honor in itself. So at that point, fighting at the Apex or fighting the arena, fighting for the UFC is an honor. But if you had a pick and a preference, I guess yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to fight in the Apex last time. Now I get to come back and be in a crowd. You know what I mean? I mean, I fought in a crowd in an arena, in Pittsburgh last time I was here for the UFC, and I get to be here in Vegas where I've been training and have trained for many years out here as well too. I live in California, train in California, but also cross train a lot out here in Vegas, and it's awesome, man. Like I said, I'm blessed, I'm honored. It's an awesome experience, man. I just can't wait to get in there and let go and be free and you know do what I do. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain all that, but I'm excited, bro.
And you're taking on Natan Levy for your return. What are your thoughts on Natan? I mean, he's been somebody who's been picking up a name recently, but he's kind of on a long layoff himself.
I think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight for me. You know what I mean? He's a tough fighter. Like you said, he's coming off some wins, so people have an eye on him, and it just allows me to capture their attention as well too. Now, you know what I mean, and kind of pick up on some new fans and pick up and grow in the sport quicker. You know what I mean? So I think it's a great fight. I'm extremely confident I'm going to win this fight. And, everyone's tough in the UFC. Everyone has weapons, but um, being a coach as well, I think I have a little bit different outlook on fights, and I'm a little smarter fighter, I believe, and cerebral, I should say. And I'm going to go in there and shut this guy down and go to work. You know what I mean?
And when you're looking at this matchup, how are you looking at it stylistically? Like, how do you think your style is going to clash against his?
Honestly, really comfortable everywhere. I have 9 first round. All my fights are by finish.
Yeah.
So I go in there to finish fights. I'm not a boring fighter. I'm not looking for a decision. I'm looking to finish you and put you away. I got 9 knockouts and 4 submissions. So I'm really comfortable everywhere. We want to stand and trade, and he wants to go kick for kick. Let's go. He wants to get on the ground and wrestle and grapple, and let's go. Either way, man, I'm going to find that mistake he makes, and I'm going to capitalize on it. And I'm going to put him away like I've done every one of my opponents. If not, we're going out on the shield. That's what we do. You go in there to fight. I'm not going in there to win numbers, to win the judges over. I'm going in there to put somebody away. And that's my plan.
It seems like the term ring rust is getting, less and less relevant in MMA because everybody's training all the time. There's really no time off. So what are your thoughts on ring rust? Are you expecting to be a little like wobbly on your feet for the first couple of minutes, or you think you're going to be bam, ready to go?
I feel pretty good, honestly, man. I'm training with high level guys out here in Vegas. I've spent a lot of time with Bobby Green training. He's extremely quick and fast and fucking unpredictable. And I've been training a lot with him. He's the main reason why, one of the main reasons why I'm coming back, is him being a training partner and teammate of mine, pushing me and, getting me like, bro, you belong at this level. Like, let's get back in there. You're ready. Let's go. And then, so on and so on. Started camp and been cross training a lot of different places and worked a lot at Syndicate and a lot of big names there, big bodies. And I feel good, man. Honestly, I feel good. I don't think that's going to affect me too much. You know what I mean? I get in the zone, I get in there, I get to work. Being here at the PI, they got the cages here. So going in there, doing rounds in the cage, getting to feel the canvas, moving around in there is a big advantage. Being training out here in Vegas as well, to help with what people would want to call ring rust or maybe not being comfortable right away. But I got this here in my backyard, and I'm using it and using all the resources here at the PI as well too. So I feel confident, man. I feel ready, and I believe my goal is to fight the best in the world, and I'm here to fight the best in the world in the UFC and to prove that. You know what I mean? That I belong here, and that I am going to someday chase for that belt. That's the end goal, end plan. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, give me the best guys in the world. I've worked my way to be here. I've earned my spot to be here, and I'm going to continue to prove that to everyone when come September 16th.
And no stranger to finding a finish, obviously. Are you anticipating another one here? Any sort of prediction?
Yeah, man. I am looking to finish this guy. Like I said, man, it could be in the first round, due to strikes. It could be in the second round. It could be in the third round. It's kind of like you ever play baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So like when you force a home run, and you're trying to hit a home run so fucking hard that you're giving everything you got, and it's a foul ball. You end up striking out. You ground out. You know what I mean? You pop out. You fly out in the infield. Like when you force these things too much, it doesn't go. It doesn't happen. But if you stay loose, relax, you stay dialed in, focus, and you get right through that strike zone. You finish those mechanics, and it feels like butter. Fucking gone.
Yeah.
And it's just how it feels, when I catch somebody, when I drop them with a punch or a kick, or I catch that submission where it's not forced. This is them making the mistake, them being overzealous, them falling into my traps. And that's what I've done my whole career. And I continue to plan on doing this Saturday night, so I feel good. I can't, it's hard to predict either way, because honestly, I have the tools to finish it on the ground or the feet, either way. So like I said, I'm just going to stay dialed in the zone and be ready to go. And my opportunity it presents itself, you got to seize it. So that's the plan.
And your Instagram loaded with training stuff. I mean, you just said yourself, you've been busy training, traveling a little bit, gym to gym. It's even a Syndicate, the PI, you own Cage Combat. So you're a busy man and you travel all over to train with all these different looks. Can you kind of just give me a rundown of your training camp schedule, like where you've been, who you've been working with?
Well, man. So out here in Vegas, I've been working at Syndicate. I've been working with Brandon Moreno's camp, which will be cornering me this fight as well. Marcio and Marcelo. I've also been working at some boxing gyms out here, at Capatillo boxing gym. Been working with those guys. So That's just a couple of them. You know what I mean? Working with the Pinto Muay Thai. It's a gym out here in Vegas as well too. So, just Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu. Robert Drysdale gave me my black belt. I'm a black belt under him. Have a world title under him as well for the IBJJF no gi
Mhm.
tournament. And just kind of, visiting all my spots that I've trained at before in the past and visit a couple newer ones. But it's a busy schedule throughout the week. Obviously, I can't do all that in one day,
Right.
but
Yeah. A lot of
but
driving, I imagine.
yeah, I spread it out. I stay out here. I got a friend of mine's letting me rent their condo out here, so staying in their condo and making it very convenient. It's close to the PI, so kind of central located everything. So I'll head out, to the Muay Thai gym, then my jiu-jitsu school. Go to Syndicate, do some sparring there, go to Capatillos for boxing, training at the Radium Training Center here out in Vegas as well too. So just mixing it up, man, getting tons of good looks and doing everything I can to be prepared for the fight. And I do feel prepared. I feel great, man. I feel really good. Body's responding well. Everything's coming together. And like I said, man, just it's an awesome feeling, man, when things come together for you. And I know it's been a long time coming. So I'm excited, to get in there for my students, and my friends and family that supported me and believed in me this whole time, and for my kids as well, man. So, yeah, man, I'm excited, bro.
And training at Syndicate, you get some inside info on Natan because he used to train there, right?
Yeah, he did. John Wood had built the guy, and so yeah, there's another little advantage there, if you want to call it that. You know what I mean? With some insight on some of the things that he likes to do. But really, honestly, I can sit there and watch film and break them down and see the same things that they're telling me. You know what I mean? So, being a coach myself, being a
Right.
student of the game, I look at fights a little differently and things like that. So, but from the things that I was seeing, the things that I was, picking apart are the same things that, um, they were letting me know as well. So, yeah, man, taking everything that I can to this fight. You know what I mean? All the advantages I can get, all the preparation I can get, and I'm grateful for John Wood as well too for helping me out and giving me some knowledge and insight as well into the fight. So I'm excited to go in there, man, and get the job done. And I'm just grateful for everyone that's been helping me along this way.
And you said Brandon Moreno is coming in the corner. Who else is going to be with you?
I don't. Well, Brandon Reynolds, his camp, like some of the guys have cornered him in his last couple fights. Marcelo and Masio, the two guys I'll be having in the corner, and Bobby Green.
Oh,
So
Bobby Green's in the
Bobby,
corner.
yeah, Bobby's my boy, man. We started training together back in 2013, 14, and we were together going on a run. He was in the UFC at the time already, and I was still coming up regionally. I had won the belts for King of the Cage lightweight general welterweight title at the time, and I was going on my running tear. And when after that injury happened, that severe injury with my back and everything, and the infection. As I got better and started doing better, he lives in Southern California, and so do I. So we're good friends, and we'd reach out. He'd reach out, hey man, we bounce some ideas off you, see what you think about this and that, and so we get together, we collaborate, and start working together more. And hey man, come help me. So I go down to practices, help him, coach him through training, things like that. I mean, not the head coaching like that, just specific training, wall, ground, things like that. And then as I continue to improve my health wise, we would train more. So I would do rounds with him. We do sparring rounds, grappling rounds, rounds on the wall, and we were always good work pushing each other and it helped each other a lot. You know what I mean? And before you know it, I'm cornering him, helping him, with fights. And he's like, motherfucker, you're ready for this level, bro. You're good. You're back. Let's go. Let's get you a fight already. Come on, man. What are you waiting for? Quit bullshitting. I was like, nah, man. Oh, you're right. I feel you. You know what I mean? But, being able to train with someone who's in the lightweight division, who set records, in the division for significant strikes landed per fight, and who's that fast, you know what I mean, for that real time speed. I know it's just training, but the motherfucker's still fast. And pushing me gave me the confidence, like, hey, you are ready to get back in, and that was about 2 years ago. And so it's been grinding ever since and pushing and really getting the body back to fully responding to everything. And like I said, he's in the corner, man. He knows me well. He's an awesome guy, and he's motivated and pushed me to get back here. So having him here in the corner, it only makes sense and it feels right. You know what I mean? But shit, I wish I can have all these coaches that I've had in the corner, but there's only so many we can take. But I'm taking all that knowledge they've given me in there with me. So, and yeah, man, just ready to get back in there and grateful for all the help I've had. Once again, sorry, man, keep repeating that.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. You're excited to be back. And Bobby's a dog. I wish he didn't beat down my childhood favorite Tony Ferguson like that. But hey, man,
I know, man.
that's the game.
For sure, man. Bobby just he did a great job that fight. You know what I mean? And I like Tony too. Coming up, you know what I mean. But it is a fight game, and I have to go with my boy on that one. You know.
Hell yeah, man.
He
That's the
he came
problem.
out on top.
That's the problem with interviewing you guys, man. I get connected. I like you. And then I watch you guys fight. And then my wife's like, calm down, calm down. I'm like, no, I can't. It's rough.
I feel you.
So,
Get invested with for sure.
Yeah, and teammates are even worse, man. You get, oof, yeah, it's stressful stuff right there. And Alex, man, before I get you out of here, I do want to ask about what's next a little bit, right? Because you said your goal is still climb to the top. What are you looking to make up for lost time, so to speak, and stay more active? Like, do you want to get another fight in 2023, ideally?
I would like to, you know, that'd be the plan, you know. Obviously the plan is go in there, get a finish, get the hand raised. Either way, get the hand raised, obviously with the finish preferably. And just be ready for what's next. And hopefully I can fight again before the end of the year. And, you know, like I said, pick up where I left off and start climbing the ranks and start getting back in there and getting paid and and taking out names, you know what I'm saying?
And
So,
licking your lips on the sidelines for 5 or 6 years. Any names that you're eating to get out? Anybody you want to fight?
you know, honestly, right now, no names. I don't have anybody like, oh, I don't want to get out there and fight this guy right now. You know what I mean? Um, and I think that'll come. You know what I mean? But for right now, I'm just taking it one fight at a time. It's like whoever they give me. You know, that's just kind of how it was. I mean, they asked me to fight Perry on 3 days. I'm like, I'm down. Let's go. Where is it
Yeah.
at? So right now they called me, hey, you want to fight? Because I was bugging my management, and hey man, like I was supposed to fight in February, end up getting injured, tore a ligament in my hand, and which was frustrating and upsetting. You know what I mean? Because the anticipation, and in the back of my mind, it's like, fuck man, people are gonna start writing me off. Yeah, this motherfucker can't even make it to a fight now. All these different things, but my team had the best interest in myself, and after imaging and stuff, and after the procedure had got done for the UFC, they took care of it, fixed me. I'm back, but I just wherever they give me, man, wherever they give me. He called me 6 weeks. Hey, listen, you want to fight the arena? Let's go. Sign me up. Let's do it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my mindset right now. Is to stay ready, be ready, and if they call, let's go.
Love it, man. Love it. And before I get you out of here, I do want to give you the opportunity because you have a lot of fans waiting for the return. A lot of eyes on this card, ESPN Plus, UFC, man. You're back. So that being said, anything you would like to say to everybody? If so, the mic is yours, my man.
Thank you guys. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my wife. Thank you to my kids, all my students at Cage Combat Academy, and all my fighters and everyone there running the gym when I'm not there. Jeremy, Mike, Dylan, uh, 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 Nicole, Jake, Fondell, my whole staff, Jackie, everyone at the gym running it for me, all my students. Just thank you guys for believing in me, supporting me, and all my coaches, that have gotten me here to this point, meaning when I first started the sport. You know what I mean? Irvin, Jake, Coach Oyama, just everyone that I've worked with, man. The list can go on and on and on and on. Robert Drysdale, John Wood, Mossfield, Marcelo, Bobby, Brandon. I had Chito. Like there's the list can go. Alex Perez, all these. I mean, I have tons of influences, and people who've influenced me and helped me and pushed me and believed in me to get back in here. My management, Jason House, and the whole team at Redeem Sports. And biggest really is Sean Shelby and Dana White. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, bro, how are you still on roster? I'm like, bro, I'm just grateful. They understood what I went through, and they're giving me an opportunity. Like, well, this guy won and he got cut. Like, well, that's that guy. I'm not worried about him. I'm still in, and I'm good in there to fight. So it is what it is. I'm grateful. Thank you, Dana White and the UFC, for having me, man, and allowing me to continue my dream. And I'm going to go in there and prove to you guys and everyone else in the world that this is where I belong at the highest level of the sport. And watch my rise, watch my comeback. Let's go.
Well, hey, man, very excited. Can't wait. And ladies and gentlemen, do not miss it. September 16th, ESPN Plus. Alex Reyes makes his long-awaited return to the octagon. Alex, my man, kick some ass out there, get that dub, and then we'll talk again shortly after, all right?
Jake, thank you for having me on, bro. I appreciate you, bro, and looking forward to talking to you again here in the future.
Of course, man. Appreciate you. Clean weight cut, and yeah, man, best of luck, all right?
Thanks, brother. Take care.